we found yet another interesting canvas when it comes to places that we can paint. Let's head into the craft corner because, well, this one definitely has an edge to it. We are welcoming a new crafter. Crystal Bundy is with us from Dogwood Crafters, and you paint beautiful scenes and designs on pretty much almost anything. Today we're working on saws.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I love painting, and I love to watch people bring a picture to life. What got you started with this?
Well, I did a show, and a lady at the show did saw blades, and I decided to try it. I had my husband's in construction, so I had access to saw blades.
I'm guessing you had plenty of access
Yes,
to
I did.
them.
Yes, I did.
And what are we going to do today? How can we get started if we want to try this?
Well, you just get a saw blade this size or a little miniature size like this.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And I use chalk to draw on them, and you spray paint it with Krylon blacks.
Oh.
Any kind of Krylon black. Or the cheapest thing at Walmart. You just spray
I like
paint.
the way you work.
Yeah, cheapest paint. You just spray the whole thing, and then you wait for it to dry really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then, depending on what you want to do, you can. So we're going to do just a house.
Oh, neat.
And so we're going to do some grass. So I don't draw real detailed. I do better with my paintbrush on the blade.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to show you how to do this. I use a lot of flat shaders. And I just go in here, and I just kind of scribble at first. This is my first base. And you need to use enamel or outdoor paints.
Okay, that I was going to ask
Yes.
you. What enamel or outdoor paints? And
Outdoor paints.
You've got quite the rainbow of colors here, and these are all just from a craft store, I'm guessing?
Yeah, you can get these at Walmart.
Oh, wonderful. Love
And
it.
always have a spray bottle, because acrylic paint will dry. Any of this paint dries out, so you can just spray them occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll get a
Keep your
coating on them.
palette
Yes, you
fresh.
keep your palette wet all the time.
Okay.
So that's the green.
That's looking lovely. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty.
And then you just, with the green in your brush, just go in the yellow, and this will be your highlight, and you just top it off, and just,
Where the sun is kissing the grass.
yeah, you just top in there, and then you, of course, use other colors and come back and paint the barn in the sky blue. And the thing about these paints is you have to layer them. They have to dry really good, because if you don't, they will pick up. The paint will start picking back up, so you got to let it dry for an hour.
So there's patience involved in this one.
So you need to do 2, 3 at a time.
Oh, sure, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Then
so-
you've got a collection,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
And these are really lovely. And you're self-taught?
Yes, I'm self-taught.
That is amazing to me. Look at that blade that we're showing right there, that beautiful full scene, and you've got the
This one
water
here.
and the cabin. That
And
is
this
amazing.
little
I'm going
one
to turn
is
it this
what-
way so we can get the glare. There we go. That is gorgeous. Wow. And you know what she has done? She has written some wonderful instructions for us so we can give this a try ourselves. I think it'll take a little practice on my part, but I'm ready to try. Here's what you do. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Craft Corner link, and we'll get you all set with the instructions. You can also send us a snail mail letter, and we'll get you one, self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll get those instructions for you that way. And you can also check out Crystal's designs out at Dogwood Crafters in Dillsboro. The shop is full of wonderful paintings that are available from Crystal, and all the other crafters have great products out there too. So head out to Dillsboro and enjoy the day and come home with some beautiful works of art. Crystal Bundy, thank you for sharing how to paint on a saw blade.
You're very welcome.
We'll avoid the mailbox because it's usually full of bills, but guess what? These mailboxes are so amazing. You're going to want to go and check them out more than once a day. Let's head into the craft corner because we're talking about hand-painted works of art that are now your mailbox. It's great to see these designs from our friend Crystal Bundy. She is here with Dogwood Crafters out in Dillsboro, and these really are amazing. The pictures and the stories that come to life on a mailbox of all things.
Well, thank you.
So what are we going to do today?
Well, I'm going to show you the beginning of doing a mailbox. It is very important that you do metal mailboxes.
Okay.
Do not do the plastic mailbox. Acrylic paint is plastic. If you put it on plastic mailboxes, most of the time if it's out in the elements, it will peel off. I mean, you can literally peel off the flowers. So
Oh.
plastic's really bad to use.
Metal.
Metal, definitely
Got it.
metal.
Okay.
You can get these at Lowe's. They're like $10 now. Walmart is more, so Lowe's would be the place I'd recommend to get them.
Okay.
And then what you do is I spray the backgrounds with the cheapest color, whatever color you want to use for background, teal, green, whatever.
Find whatever you like, whatever goes with your house maybe.
That's right. And you could do sunflowers. You can use these bread boxes for in your kitchen. Mailboxes for bread boxes, rather.
And that's what you were telling me, that some people, they don't want them out in the elements,
Yeah.
even though you're going to protect them at the end.
Yeah.
They're too pretty, they say.
Yeah, so a customer told me she used it in her kitchen for a bread
love
box.
it.
So I'll just show you real quick. So you spray it all on, and then I take chalk, and then I just usually draw it on like this, where I'm going to be applying my hummingbird. This is just to give me placement, so that I don't get off track, especially if I'm doing a number of them at one time.
And you said that's the process with this. We have to let it dry between layers.
Yes, you definitely
Okay,
have to let
okay.
it dry between layers. And the hummingbird, you see I drew right over the leaf?
Sure.
Okay,
'cause
so
it's
then
gonna-
you're just going to go in, and you're just going to start doing the little
Beautiful. They're getting
the little feathers, and back here would be off-white, of course. And if you need instructions, they can get in touch with.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to give us great
Yes.
instructions. But look at the technique here. She's just holding
And the
it.
flat shaders pretty much will do anything that you need it to do. Like these here, just pull down.
Oh, look at the leaves. Those are beautiful.
And to these geranium leaves, I go and I have a couple geraniums in my living room, and I just lay them by me and look. But you may use patterns if you have to trace them on. There's nothing wrong with that. And the reason I use chalk, if you make a mistake, you can just wipe it off.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of forgiveness to this.
A lot of forgiveness. And that's the biggest thing I found teaching over the years. Customers are afraid they'll just mess it up.
Right.
So they don't want to, they're
They're
afraid to tackle
try.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
With
look
it-
at this.
Yeah, so.
Look
and
what
then-
happens when you try, though. You've got these beautiful colors. What happens next?
Okay, so then you finish your paint and you wait for it to dry. You go back and do more layers. And then in the end, when you're all finished, you sign it. And you will use this lacquer. I think it's this one, Rust-Oleum.
Oh, okay,
Lacquer
yeah.
finish for mailboxes.
Oh, it's for mailboxes.
It's
great.
for metal, wood,
there
metal.
it is.
And it's okay to use lacquer because sometimes it has a reputation of turning yellow. But it's okay because it's a gray mailbox, and most of your art is colored anyway, so you won't notice it anyway.
Okay. A couple other things real quick before we go and give you the instructions. She also does a couple other things for folks on this. Not only is she painting both sides, she also paints the top of the mailboxes. So in case you've got mailboxes on either side of you, like you've got a row of mailboxes, you'll still get the wow factor. And she even thinks of the postal carriers and even paints the door to them sometimes. How about that for being thoughtful with your artwork? I love it. If you want to give this a try, and I think Crystal just said we could all do this if we try, go to our website, WLOS.com, click on the Craft Corner link. We'll get you all set with her instructions, or you can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen. And you'll get the tips and the ideas for turning a simple metal mailbox into a work of art. Crystal Bundy with Dogwood Crafters in Dillsboro, thank you so much for sharing your love of painting.
You're welcome.